Right. I'm going to have Misty Mountain here, so I've just drawn one in. There's going to be another one down here. But I just wanted a little bit of a guide with that one, so I just drew that little bit in. Right. God, my water's filthy. I'll have to make do now. Look at that. It's filthy. Wash your water. Don't be like me, tramp. Always wash your water. Wash your water. Change your water. I mean, don't wash your water. You can't. We might be able to wash water. I don't know. Change your water. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Some of this dark. It's a dark blue. Oh, I've got some hairs in it. That's better. Dark blue. And a little tad of Payne's grey in it and all. Oh, it's a well nice colour. Right, let's have a look at that. Just go straight through there, look. Straight through there. Into here. Tell you what, I want some water down here, so I'll come into that and just bring that all the way up till it fades out. And then it'll help me with my brush to blend this in. A bit more water on brush, just a tiny bit. Blend some of this stuff back in. There. And then I want this bit round here misty, because that's where my cloud's going to go. So I'll just soften that bit up. There, like that. And then just take a bit of cloud out of there, like that. Look. Oh, sound as a pan, that. There. Get a bit of cloth, a bit of a dab, and that's a little misty cloud cutting through, right through there. Lovely jubbly. Up there. Right, let's get that whole thing a dry. If you get bored with drying, fast forward the drying. That'll do, it's dry enough. It's gone all bobbly. I'm hoping that alters its sound as I go through. It might dry down so it's less, hopefully. It's because it's cartridge paper. Right, get me damp brush and whack in a bit of water through that bit. I don't know why I've gone right up there. Through that bit there. Stick in my mountain. There we are, that's my mountain. And then it's going to come down here, right across here, right across there, like that. Back into that white up there. And then I think I'm just going to drift it out on bottom. Just blend it out like that. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm happy with that. Always jubbly. That looks like a bit of a reflection down there. Alright. Just another slight dibby dab with that. Like I say, that's just a bit of mist. Cutting through that background mountain. Always jubbly. Right, get that dry. Right, there's an even further back mountain here. I think if this cloud comes across here, I think I'm going to miss the top off this mountain. See what that looks like. I think that'll work good. So if I bring my cloud, say into there like that, then I want a slightly wetter paint because this mountain's further away. I'm going to bring this mountain, say, to about there, and then up, and just sort of disappearing. Something like that, that's it. And I'll just come over top of that as well, strengthen that bit up a bit more. Miss that bit in. Miss around the bottom a bit now. And miss that top bit out. There. That's just where it's all misty. In fact, I'm just thinking, I'm just going to pop, just because I can't see what's happening very good, I'm going to pop a bit up here. Just missed it out. Something like that, a tiny bit stronger. Missed it out like that. So it comes down. I'll just miss that through that. That's better, isn't it, I think? Yeah. So that's that. That's a couple of mountains done. I think I'll just sort of get some sort of reflection there, look, and there of these mountains. Just a little bit of a hint of a reflection like that, look. Nice, that's it. Right, that's that done. Right, I need a ickle boat now. Just sipping coffee. Right, get me a little tiny brush now. Same colours. Blue and a bit of that black colour. Let's have a look. That looks nice. Let's try that. Oh, I've got an ear on my brush now. There. Let's add more water on that. That's better. Right, let's have a look. So, pop my boat by there. Let's have it like that. Curling up a tiny bit at that end, but not much, and coming quite far up at that end now, I think. There. Into my water there, like that. Something like that. And then got this little brush now. Just popping in some cool reflections. That's it. Just strengthen that up on that bottom bit a bit. There, right, there's a bloke in here. I want a little bloke in here. That's his head. So I've got to pop him in. That'll do for that. Back to this tiny little brush again. Fishing rod. Take it down there. That's it. Nice. Little bloke doing a spot fishing and that. Yeah. I could put him a little anchor thing on, or shall I just leave him floating about? Let's put him a little anchor thing on. So I reckon he's chucked a little anchor down into the water. And that's something like that. You know what, while I've got this little brush in my hand, I think I'll stick Peter and Paul in. Peter and Paul flying around looking for a few worms and that. Right, now I've got some grasses to put in now. Quite a thick paint, I think. Right, let's have a go. The blue and the black. Let's have a go. They're about here. Something about like that, I'm thinking. There. That's quite nice. Alright. Some of this. Oh, that's looking pretty good, I think. Seem to be a lot curling over that way. same down here, exactly the same. These are obviously these are your reflections and that. So just try and do the same there as what you've got up there. There. Right, I'm going to pop some scratches in on my reflections. There we are. Not bad that, is it? Looks alright, doesn't it? And then there's some little like dotty bits, little dots, like that. There we are. Oh, that's it. What's a do mean? A do. Every time I watch a video, they introduce it, ask you to press like and subscribe and that. Say, oh, will you like and subscribe my channel? Right, now then, without further ado. Well, what's a do? Don't know what it means. I'm going to look it up in a bit in dictionary. What does a do mean? And how does you spell it? God knows how you spell it. I'm going to stick a couple more bits in like that. That's it, I think. Right, all I need now, I think there's a couple of bits sort of here. Like that. A bit about there. And then there are quite big in here. Big in there like that. And that one had got some dots on it. I don't think these eyes. Let's put a little one like that on. They always look good. There. Now just looking at that, does that look level? It looks like it's sat on an angle. Or maybe it's facing the water that way. Yeah, I don't think that's a problem. No, I think we're about done. The only thing I'm looking at now, looking at it, thinking that don't look right, there's no depth. This bit here looks just the same distance as that bit there. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dry the whole thing. It's got to be thoroughly dry. Right, I'm just going to sort that out then, because, like saying, I want some depth in it, and it just looks dead flat. So if I make this water here look closer, that'll work. So it's dead simple. All I'm going to do is get some of my watercolour. Lovely, I've got some on my brush like that. Right, then get some clean water, although mine ain't very clean. Right, and just do that across the whole lot. I think I'll just go to something like that. That'll do. And then do that, that's it, and that'll fetch that in and make it just look that bit, get that bit of depth. Put even a bit more water on my brush at that. There we are. Let's get some more water on this one. I'm going to turn it upside down. That's it, get all that paint there, look. Perfect. And then just across there like that, come all the way across, just do that. That's it, that's better. And then again with that. Just put that bit of extra depth in it. Let's dry all that, see what we're looking at. That's giving it more depth. Can you see that? Ah, that's getting it a lot more depth now. The only thing I'd say now is it's faded these back, so I'll just thicken these back up again to make these look closer, and that'll give this more depth then as well. So there's a bit of a thing there, isn't there? A thing there. Some of them will do like that. That's it. I think I'll leave my reflections as they are. They look quite good. Let's see. Getting there, aren't we now? Look, that's it. Just to bring them in back a bit, so they're looking a bit closer again. There, I think yeah, that's it. I could put some, tempted to, some little waterlines in, so I'll do that. That just gives it that proper watery effect. So let's do that. A couple of little waterlines in. Something like that, I'm thinking. Just little bits. There, let's get this. Do a bit of that. There, nice. So on there like that, coming straight across here. So I'll give that a little rub with this. There, looks nice, doesn't it? Just gives it that bit of summer. It's tempted to have something through there. Have something through there, look. Oh, that's nice. That's actually damaged my paper, but look how nice it looks. Doesn't matter, does it, if it looks nice? Some people scratch the paper to get back to white. It does look good. So don't worry. Don't think, oh no, damage my paper. It don't matter. If it looks nice, it looks nice. You can't argue with that. Yeah, we are that way. I think we're about done. Quite a few water lines in there, what's looking quite nice. Strengthen that one up a bit. That's it. I don't know how to put. Let's have one more right back here, like that, about there. There is boat. There. That'll do. The paper's gone a bit worn. It's not. Some of these sheets of paper are better than others. It's a bit cockled as well. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm thinking I usually put them under a big heavy bulk and flatten them back out. But I'm thinking if you put a tea towel over it and ironed it, I reckon you could get that really flattened, looking nice. Anyway, I'll see you on beach.